people back. How dare it do that to me? I do not know, guys, but my internet, I'm a punch in the face. Hi, Annie. I don't know what my internet is doing. I really don't. But it's being like really bad for some reason. So I might have to hurt someone at the internet company. Hi, Marie. I'll just check my mail while I'm waiting here, shall I? What would this be? You're worried about me? Oh. Now, just to let you guys all know that if my internet ever cracks up like that, I will work tooth and nail to try to fix it. I was coming back, but no one could see me. So eventually I just had to, but I'll never leave and not come back and say goodbye. I'd never do that to you. So hopefully everyone will come back. I did pay my bill. I'm sure I did. Thanks, Angela. Oh, you have to go to school. Okay, Isis, it's a bit late, isn't it? 9:10. Thank you for welcoming me back. So I'm going to stay downstairs for a little bit. I'll have to run upstairs and get Xanthi. But I'll just do it from here because I'm really close to the internet at the moment and I thought that's best I stay. So, let me get back to it. So I was talking about Raven's patron, okay? So I'm going to get back to talking about that. You won't let me, thank you. It's frozen. I'm going to shoot it. Like literally shoot it. Back, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm back to talking about Raven's patron. So if you were to go for the highest level, which, you know, not everyone can afford, after being on her highest level for a year, she guarantees to make where you would get a wolf baby, wolf baby cub. So that's kind of exciting, but it's just exciting to be involved even on the levels. She's got levels starting as little as $1, but I have joined her Patreon. I want to be in it because I want to get the collector cards. I love collector cards and things like that, so that's what I'm in for. So sorry everyone, I'm not sort of talking straight back now, but there's another patron that I want to talk about. Does anyone know Melissa George? Or a Reborn artist called Melissa George? Anyway, for those of you who do or don't, Melissa George is a very well-known Reborn artist. Well-known throughout the world. Yep, you know her as a prototype artist, yes. And she was the actual maker of the Baby FX paints. They have gone out of supply now. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to continue with that. But she also has a patron, which I'm going to be talking about a lot. I'm going to be talking about it a lot. And I'm going to be trying to see if anyone wants to follow them. That's up to you if you want to do. You've seen her work. She is really good. So anyway, I don't think it's new to the Reborning community, but it is something that Melissa George works on. So she literally works to create new products that make life easier and better for us. So what she is doing, she has, what you do is you get this special, it's like a felt pen. Everyone knows what a felt pen is, right? Thank you, Annie. So what it is, this felt pen, it's empty. And she's got a range of paints that she has been testing. They're called golden paints. It's a golden brand anyway. And what she does is she mixes it with special retardant, things like that. Anyway, and you put it in the pen, and that pen now can be used for your details on your Reborns. So it makes superb veins. You can use it for painting hair. You can use it for eyebrows. Basically anything that you want to do within details. It is fantastic. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to say it's fantastic because I've seen her work and I've already heard some great reviews on the product. So if you could imagine, if you've got a felt pen and you were to grab a general felt pen and you were to draw a vein with a felt pen, Wouldn't it look pretty great? You've got a very fine tip there. It would look great, but unfortunately it would look like a felt pen, really full on. Well, this gives the translucent look that we get when we're doing reborning. So anyway, if you were to join up with Melissa George on Patreon, she has tutorials. She gives like a PDF tutorial. I think she does that every week. I haven't fully delved into all of her tutorials yet. I've just been starting to look, but me and Melissa George are joining forces, and I am going to be getting the product in. I'm going to be getting the empty felt tip pens. I'm going to be getting all of her paints in that she recommends. I'm going to be getting them into Aussie Reborn Supplies, and Aussie Reborn Supplies will be helping supply them in Australia. Obviously, they'll be, if you buy from me, they'll be available worldwide. So, but I don't think anyone really supplies them as major in Australia as yet, other than some art places. So stick with me. I'm not saying that you have to go and join Melissa George's Patreon. And maybe if you're thinking about it, maybe you should wait until I get them in stock or something like that. But what I'm going to be doing is like I said, I'm a patron of hers. I will be monitoring her her sharing of her PDFs, her advice and everything, and I will be letting you guys know what's in store if you did want to join. I am going to need a bigger space because there's something else I'm getting in store too, Lisa. But you know, like I've seen, she has a great hair mapping tutorial on there, and you know, it's not like necessarily a video tutorial. It's like a PDF, but it's only available to Patreon members. So it is really exciting. It's going to be really exciting. It's almost going to revolutionize the way some people do their rebornings. I mean, sometimes it can be very difficult when you're working with a paintbrush trying to do those veins. You know, a lot of us, especially as we get older, we're shaky, we can't see them properly, things like that. But it's going to be great, okay? So I will keep you all updated on that. Like I said, I'll keep you updated on Melissa George, the paints, and what she is sort of sharing. And you know, it's going to be great. Anyway, so that's going to be very, very exciting. Now, I love veins. You love the veins? Oh, that's cool, Lisa. And something else I'm going to be doing too, we all know that I supply Luminaire air dry paints. Everyone has become to know and love them, but there is some people that say, not for me. So for those people that say, not for me, I have always got to go one step further. So I am in the process of getting the Miracle Blend paints into stock. So for anyone who has tried Luminaire, didn't really like it, Luminaire Blend paints, Miracle Blend paints will be coming into the stock within the next couple of months, probably, hopefully a month. Unfortunately, I've got some big tax bills that I've got to get onto. So I've got to juggle everything at the moment. Plus I've got Teacup here, so she gets paid more than me. So anyway, that is just to let you know what is happening there. Hi Raven. We've been talking about your patron for ages. For anyone who wants to know or doesn't know Wicked Little Reborns, Raven Winter's Night, that is the creator, the artist at Wicked Little Reborns. And like I said about her patron, go and check it out. It's going to be great. There's going to be I've got so many things that I've got to share with you guys. So many things. So Lorraine says, congratulations, Raven, on your patron. Hi, Ginger. We haven't seen you in a while. Now, I don't know. I've got to go and get Xanthi, but I don't think I'll take my camera. Maybe you could, what I'll do is while I go get Xanthi, I will show you guys, you can just stare at it, the baby that I'm making for Annie, the fairy. And I will continue talking to you a little bit more. So I'm just going to put that there. That is the body. This is the head. got to move. And there's the arms. Get out of the way, legs. So you can all talk about that while I go get Xanthi, okay? I'll be back. Xanthi, I'm coming. Okay, so I hope you have all enjoyed her. Before I move back to Xanthi, I'll show you a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to show you now. So we worked on her lips and gave her a very nature type of brown lip. It's actually brown. I don't know how you guys can see it. And then we did some leaf around her ear there and on the other side. So what I've got to do with her now is I'm finishing the legs, and then after I finish the legs, I have got to bake it, and then we've got to matte seal it, and we've got to give it some, what do you call it? Fairy gel, so she needs a little bit of sparkle. She's going to get rooted hair, long rooted hair, well, fairly long. And this is the other one. What color? She's going to have white blonde hair with a little bit of a wave to it. Trying to keep as much natural colors as we can. So I'm hoping very soon, we've been talking with Annie about her sending the body, so I can put that, thank you, you can see that too, Raven. Yeah, I can too. So it's going to be sort of like a little bit, you know, not fuzzy, but, you know, bit fuller, so to speak. Can you see her eyes close up? Of course you can. They're not in place yet, so they are slightly crooked. But Annie has got the link to the eyes if anyone wants to know where to get them. They're actually very flat. They're just like a little disc, like a button, so to speak. So if anyone likes them, they've got a little bit of purple in there. So yeah, and then I'll have to do the hair. But yeah, she's got to get the body so we can take her out on an outing, fairy outing, before she leaves home. Okay, now I'm going to turn that back around because Xanthi is very excited. Now, Poppy and Mateo were quite upset that I wasn't bringing them down, but they had to know that the internet's playing up, and so, you know, I've got to make sure that I can come and see you guys, and I didn't want to fuss too much. So it's Xanthi's day, so it's her onesie day, so we got to talk to her, yes. Remember, I'm drinking Batman today. Nothing else that we're going to sponsor. Okay. All right, so Xanthi's ready to see everyone. Very excited for today. Okay, maybe I should, no. Okay, I was going to cover the screen, but now we're just going to bring her in. Okay, here we go. Xanthi's a panda. She's a panda today, and she's so happy. She likes this one a lot. She was excited when I put it onto her. Oh, you know, you wouldn't believe. Steve wants a Batman cozy. Oh, really? Panda. You wouldn't believe how many onesies that this girl has coming. I think there's about another 10 I have purchased. So she will wear a different one every week. This has become Xanthi's tradition. Every week she will have a different onesie until we sort of you know, run out, and then we'll probably start them again. She is spoiled. I'm like, she's got like almost getting a bigger wardrobe than Matilda, with all her onesies, and I don't know if she'll even share them because she wasn't really happy when Mateo had a look at this one. She's like, nah, don't even go there. So she's my onesie chick. Every week she'll have a new onesie to share with you, and she gets very excited. She really likes to share them. We'll sit you like that so everyone can see you a little bit better, and you can talk or read everyone's messages. So if anyone actually wants to know or doesn't know, you should know by now because I talk about it all the time. This baby Xanthi was created by Raven from Wicked Little Reborns. She was created for me as part of a Christmas swap. We all made the cupcake baby. The hair is absolutely superb. She's done like a mix of silver and white, as you can see. And it just looks really, how do you say, it looks really magical and frosty and just really winter, that's what kind of word I'm looking for, really wintry. But yeah, she is really beautiful, and she is really become a part of the family here and has got her own little way, as we know, when she gets whatever she wants, as in these onesies. I don't really know yet. We haven't actually worked anything out with that. Oh, there's a touch of pastel blue in her hair too. Oh yes, I can see that. And she's got the, you might or may not be able to see that, she's got the glitter there. Can you see that beautiful glitter with the fairy gel? Which gives it even more of that magical look. So she's very happy to be part of this weekly event and to have her own stream. Like, it's all about you, Xanthi. Everyone waits to see her and what she is wearing each week. So hopefully the other onesies that I have got coming, I'm hoping that the next one will be here by next week. Otherwise she'll have to wear one of her first ones, and she probably won't be really happy with that. So just be aware, and don't say anything if that is the fact, because she'll get really offended. Cindy, hi, how are you? It's been a while. Yes, beautiful baby. Heidi said, I'm making my Ellie Sue kit into a snow baby. Oh, that'll be cute. I don't know, I just love the snow babies. I think I love the, it's just such a cool, calming sort of color. I love it. Heidi, which is Happy Rhodes, has said, Xanthi is awesome, Raven. Raven said, oh, nice. Precious said, are there those magnetic horns attached? No, they're not magnetic. She's actually made them into it. So she's supposed to be like a little baby fawn or something, isn't she, Raven? Annie said, Isla thinks she's hiding behind mouse. Hi, Victoria. A snow fawn. There we go. That was her inspiration, a snow fawn. So she's a baby, so of course she's only got her little antler type of things, only very small at the moment. So as she grows up, they will get bigger. Precious says, very cool. Plummy Rose says, Happy Roads Reborn Nursery. That is so awesome. Yeah, it will be awesome. I can't wait to see it. Ginger said she is so cute. Lorna said, my Orcs outfit came today. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Victoria said, the snow is getting out of hand in my country in England. Wow. And it's nothing like that here. It's actually a little bit overcast today, but it's warm. It's warm, isn't it? So it's very exciting. Raven said, I love your Orcs, Lorna. It is really cool, isn't it? Plummy Rose said, Victoria came from, come to Florida. It is nice and warm. Is that Florida, FL? Yeah, Lorna is amazing. It is really cool. Very like imaginative. So cool. I love it too. Pat said, hope the snow isn't too bad, Victoria. We only have a couple of inches just now. Oh, wow. It's just amazing. Heidi said, Plummy Rose, where in Florida are you? I have family down there. Lisa said, sorry, what I miss at work. You're at work, I know. We were just talking about Xanthi and her onesie today. Annie's spinning in circles, scratching at the door and getting ignored. No, you're not getting ignored. I'm going to get a paper soon at you if you keep scratching the door. Raven said, where are you, Victoria? Precious said, I just sent what my birth certificates are going to look like. Oh, really? I can't open it at the moment because of the stream. Plummy Rose said, Happy Roads Nursery, I'm in Jacksonville. And Raven said, wow, Lisa, love you. Tammy Nelson said, my dad is in, is that Tutsville? Lisa says, I love you, Raven. Victoria said, we had 6 inches of snow in London. And Heidi's family is in Newport Richie. And he sees the paper, makes act up. Crazy. Raven said, oh, Victoria, that is epic. Sonia is here. How are you, Sonia? Lorraine said, yes, she sells outfits. I'll buy some. Who sells the outfits? Did I miss? Sonia is good. Now, anyone that wants to know about, I try to tell you all this week, every week, everyone that wants to know about the onesies that I'm getting for Xanthi, they're actually just dog outfits. So you know how you get your dog shirts or whatever. So this is just a small size. So if you were wanting to get a onesie or a costume for your reborn baby, just go to your pet store or your local department store in the pet section. Obviously, eBay sells them as well. As I said, this is a small one. Xanthi is a small baby, so you could get like even the medium or something depending on the size of your baby. But I mean, obviously they even go up to large. So if you had a really big baby, you can still dress them, and they're great for when Halloween comes or you just want to do something fun. Even pictures, fun pictures or something with your baby. Paula's here. Hi, Paula. How are you? Raven has to go. She says, bye, love you all, love to all. Thanks, Raven, for popping in to see us. And good luck with your patron. We're all supporting you. Lorraine said, put her outside quick. She needs to go to the toilet. Oh, is that... Sorry. Oh, were you talking about Annie? Annie, get out. Get out. Oh, my God. I thought you meant Xanthi for a minute because she's in a dog outfit. Alan said, hey, now I'm on. That is so cool. How are you? My stream sort of mucked up this morning, so. Katie said, LOL, spray Annie with a squirt bottle. Okay. I've got one right here. She's done for. Everyone said bye to Raven, and everyone's saying hello to Alan. And he said, I work hard here. It's that pet, I say, leave her. Everyone's still saying bye to Raven and hello to Alan. And Alan says, hello to everyone. Oh, the dog onesie. Yes. I need to get Annie a dog onesie. Lisa said, bye, pretty. Back to work now. Bye, Lisa. Thank you for joining me. Look at Xanthi. She is ready to squirt Annie at any moment. You want to do that? You can do it. Go on. Just push the trigger back like that. Well, might need to prime a little bit. Oh, there we go. We got her. Okay. You put that back now, not for babies to hold, and now I've got to wipe my camera. Because I do. Okay. Oh, that's a nice look. Nice and close in there. Yes, Matilda is still in Italy. Carrie said to me the other day, unfortunately her husband is away. He's a sailor, and she doesn't drive, so she was sort of relying on him to get her around. So she hasn't really gone many places at the moment. They had snow there last night, so she's got snow. But I told her just to enjoy being with Matilda, give her cuddles and enjoy her company. I asked her just if she's getting any pictures or whatever, just to do it in her own home and enjoy everything. Oh, you got the pics at Rose? That's really cool. Yeah, so we haven't had a lot of photos from Carrie, but that's understandable. She's got a little bit of anxiety and depression, and I don't want to force anything on her. So I told her just to enjoy her time with Matilda. Lots of cuddles. I know she's cuddling her a lot. She said she actually makes her feel really nice. So that's okay. That's fine with me. Pat said, Annette, do you think you could do a tutorial on how to mix air dry paints to get the right color for babies? I probably could. I'm not like full on in air dry paints. I normally work with the Genesis paints, but let me sort of play around with things and I can do that for you. Definitely when I get the Miracle Blend paints in, I'm going to have to play with them and learn them as well, because I get a lot of questions, and it's good to know my product before I sell it. So I'll have to be playing with that. But yeah, keep asking me and I'll get onto that for you. Lorna said, just got a new Priscilla Reborn kit. Can't wait to start. Is that Priscilla Awake? Oh no, that was Presley, wasn't it? Is it Awake, baby? Andrea said, Annette, did you get the video up? No, I haven't yet. I have had such a busy week. It's been so crazy. It's half done. So I'm sorry about the delay on that. I'm sorry about delay on all videos actually, but I'm hoping to get on top of things. But next week, every day is booked up already. That's how my weeks go. Pat said that would be great. Alan said, just sent a short clip of the snow here we have here at the moment. And thank you. I'll have a look at that after the stream. Thanks, I love that. And he said, Priscilla is asleep. Presley's awake and asleep. That's right. Yes. Alan said, have you stopped selling the Luminaire paints? No, I will never stop selling the Luminaire paints. Luminaire, I'm the only one that I'm supposed to be the only one exclusively to sell Luminaire products worldwide, other than, you know, the supply themselves. So I'll keep continuing to sell that, and I'll keep talking them up because I really do love Luminaire and I do love their product. But there is a few people that they want some more choices from my store. So that's why I'm also going to be stocking Miracle Blend, and that's why I'm also going to be stocking the new golden paints, which are good for detailing. It's asleep. It's a Reborn. I cannot wait to see that one. Lorraine said, Matilda would make anyone feel better. She really does. I agree with you, Lorraine. When she was here, if I had her cuddled with me in bed, I felt really so good. She's the perfect weight. You know, when you're holding her to your chest, makes you feel really good. And it is what I sent her off for. I mean, obviously, we would love to see Italy. We would love to see what she sees in Italy, but it's not always going to be the way. I sent her to each person because I have a feeling and a love for that person, and I want to get connected with them. So it's not about the fame. It's not about getting photos out there and making the foster mum work for it. It's just about them connecting with me and having Matilda with them in their home for the 3 weeks. Precious said, even with teacup, you still have a load on your shoulders. Yes, I do, but I'm getting organised. Why I was held back this week is because some of you may know my daughter Amy was having a really hard time this week. So hard that she said her brain couldn't even function. She didn't know what she was doing. She had to get her car serviced, and she was going to cancel it because she said, Mum, driving is even dangerous for me at the moment because I can't think. So I thought, well, okay, I'll just cancel a whole day to spend with her. And that's what I did. I cancelled a whole day to spend with her. She's doing much better now, thank God, because of that. But it put me like literally a whole 24 hours behind. I'm not joking, a whole 24 hours behind. So when Teacup worked yesterday, she had to help catch up on what I missed. And then I had to do the jobs at hand that I'd already planned. So now I'm really behind. And today I've got to take my mum out because my mum's about to move house. I've got to take her out. She's got to do furniture shopping. So, you know, obviously your family unfortunately comes first. So I put myself second. So I'll just work tonight and on the weekend to catch up. And by the time Monday comes, I'll be back on top of things, but I've got plans. So I will catch up on myself and things will get better. I mean, if you think about how much painting I've got done this week, that wouldn't have been done without Teacups. So I've got to be really thankful to her. It's funny, with Matilda, Alan has just said, you must miss her terribly. I actually do and I don't. And why I don't is because she's with people I love, and I just feel that connection. Like I just feel it. And I've had plenty of special moments with her to last me forever. And now that Mateo's coming into the picture, Mateo fills that little gap that Matilda had. So it's not a factor of missing her. It's just, I like to see her. I do like to see her. So I miss that factor of her. If I don't see her or see pictures of her, I do miss that. But I understand. I do understand that Carrie can't at the moment. So that's okay. I draw myself to the photos I have of her and the times I've had with her, and it makes everything okay. And I just look forward to every moment I hear about her. Koala said, I'm still here. I fell asleep. Okay, you got to go get some time. Okay, good night. Lorraine said, but wait until Mateo starts his trip. No one will want to send him on. They will all want to keep him. I know. Everyone's saying goodbye to Koala Gaming. Alan said, your kids should always come first. You're right. They do have to come first. And I actually helped Amy so much. She was so low. She just said, Mum, what's the use? Life's over. Because her ex-boyfriend came into the picture and then left again. So totally messed her up again. But I explained to her all what life holds and all that she has to be grateful about, and how about, you know, making you're the one that makes your life better. You've got to push yourself. You've got to get yourself out there, get into a, you know, social group or something, get reconnected with old friends. You know, a lot of them have grown up a little bit now. So she felt much better and she's doing so much better. So thank you to God for helping me give her such great advice. I thank God for that because he helped me. Rosemary said, hi Annette. Hi Rosemary. Ginger saying bye to Koala. A family said, oh, my son Matthew just kissed the screen to give you a kiss. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Mwah. And he said, you're a genuine person. I value the time you gave me. You're very welcome. Paula is working on Priscilla. Lorna said, you're a great mum and so loving. Thank you. Pat said, I'm sure everyone is the same as me. We all understand you have to make time for your family. Please don't get all, is that heated up? Just do what you can. The rest will wait till tomorrow. That's right. And that's what I have to see. But you know, some customers, they buy things and they need them now, or they send you a message and they want to reply now. Most people are very, very understanding. So I'm very grateful for that. Deb's back. How did you go? Rosie said, as a mum, all we can do is be there for them and feed them. Feed them on to enjoy life? Joni, hi. Judith is here and said, hi Annette, I'm late, but I'm here. That's cool. I've had some on and offs with my connection on the internet. Tammy's Tiny Tots is here. Hi. Deb says, I'm back getting, your back is getting better. That's cool. Glamour said, bye everyone, gotta go. Thanks Glamour for sticking with me. Thanks for joining us today. Alan said, I think it's really hard for young people today. There is so much pressure on them to fit in and conform. Peer pressure is the reason so many of the young people can't cope. That is true. Lorraine said, don't worry about it. Take your time. Tomorrow never comes, because when it's here, it's today. When it's gone, it becomes yesterday. Just do today, always your loved ones first. And Pat said, haha, sorry, I didn't realize was saying no. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well, one thing I think about with today's, you know, like I think about when I met my husband, you know, we didn't have the internet. So you met them and you dated them and everything worked out great, you know, well, on most occasions. But these days with things like Tinder and all your dating sites, literally the guys and some girls can have sex on tap. So back in the day, if you wanted to have sex with someone, you really had to work hard for it. But these days, people just give it like that. They give it on the first date. It is ridiculous what I hear from, you know, my adopted daughter Rissa and even Amy. You know, it's also expected. And so I think that in that way, a lot of men and women have lost respect for the whole beauty of a relationship. They think, oh, that's too much hard work. I just want to get laid or something like that. And so they go on the dating sites and they can get that. They can get it on tap. So the people who really want a relationship and something important in life, they suffer, and it's much harder for them to get connected, just wiping my camera, get connected with the real thing they want, which is a relationship. So it's very unfortunate, but that's how it is these days. Lorna said, what you mean you don't spend your life attached to the computer at one end and Pepsi Max at the other? She's so selfish, Annette. I am, Lorna. I am very selfish. Plumbing Rose said, indeed. Jordan said, oh my God. And Rosemary said, dating sites make it too easy for guys. But there's girls it's too easy for too. It's really horrible. Alan said, we were just talking about that last night. What did we do before the internet? You had to use old-fashioned telephone and go and meet people. No mobile phones. Exactly, no mobile phones either. So like I met my husband when I was at work at my first, well, not my first job. That wasn't me, okay? That was my chair. Just to be clear about that. Yeah, he was a delivery driver. He walked past my work every day and he smiled at me. And that smile was what got me. And, you know, then I, you know, did things to get attention from him. And it wasn't that. It wasn't that, Judith. We did that. I did that to get attention from him. And then we went dating. And these days, they don't have to do that at all. Like, I think it's horrible. I think it's really horrible. I wish we could all switch the internet off in a way. The only good thing it is for us for connecting with people like you guys. Rosemary said, totally lost respect. So true, Annette. Precious said, I miss it how it was good in the old days. It was beautiful. Pat said, so true, Annette. When I was younger, you just didn't have sex until you was married. Or at least I didn't. I was earlier with Michael, but we didn't have kids until we were married, and you know, we were just for each other. It was so one-sided. But these days, guys, even probably if they get a relationship, they know they can get on a dating site and get a little bit on the side. Alan said, and when you were together, you had to communicate and talk and take interest in it. Oh my God, yes. Lorna said, we live in instant gratification time. It's true. I miss actually being able to date. A disabled son, no babysitters. So my only option is the internet, and it's full of nutters like me, she said. Precious said, little ears listening. Sorry about the little ears. But that is how it is. And even if there is little ears or teenagers that watch this, maybe you should get your crap together and realize to get to know someone. Alan said, with technology, we are rearing a generation of kids who can't communicate and are illiterate. Is that? Yep. Anne said, okay, so I missed something here. Probably have to go back. We're talking about dating sites. And Judith said, back in the day, people went on dates. Now they meet online, text, and next you know they update relationship status. That's right. Pat said, maybe it's because I was 18 when I got married. Oh, that's so beautiful. Angela said, never any disrespect here, no. Judith said, oops, what a discussion for kiddos watching. Unfortunately, yes, but it's a true discussion to let people know that, you know, we were really lucky. We were so lucky to meet our partners and really form that bond with them. I mean, my bond with Michael is so huge, you know, and I look about all these people and I feel sorry for them. You know, how are you supposed to know what's real these days? Anne said, we are not teaching boys to respect women and girls to respect themselves. We're not. And, you know, from an object of it, you know, when you're on the dating sites and that, normally, you know, within moments, they'll be talking about the 18 plus stuff and sending pictures of the 18 plus stuff. And it's like, where's the excitement anymore? Where's the excitement of looking forward to that first special moment and it being so magical, which it kind of was, you know? Like now, don't forget Romeo and Juliet, forget princess stories. It's not going to happen like that unless, you know, people do sort of edge out of the internet and are more into probably a Christian base, or, you know, where they're going to church and they're following, you know, God and things like that. You know, that's when they probably get back into it. But these days, there's too much temptation for everyone to even sometimes get involved in that. Alan said, I've been married to my wife, Marie, for 26 years, and I think it's because we didn't have technology that we can talk about everything. Yes, Michael is my best friend. Rosemary said, Annette, it is 11:49 here, so all wish a good night. I'm going to bed. I'll be going soon too. I've got to take my mum out. Plummy Rose said, today's society has gotten worse. It has. Angela said, I love the bond I have with my husband. I met him in the real world. I have met some people who've met some great people internet dating, but the majority is very small. Precious said, it's the facts of the new generation. Even my son, that's part of this generation, says it's not right. It's not. Anne said good night to Rose. Lorna said, my daughter got her first boyfriend last week, but he broke up with her because she wouldn't kiss him. They're both 12, does my head in. Well, what they do when they're 12 these days is pretty full on too. My daughter, Amy, she actually lost a lot of friends when she was in high school because they were all sexually active and she wasn't. And she had strong beliefs on not doing it at that time. And she lost a lot of friends because of it. I mean, who loses friends because you won't become sexually active with someone? Like, what? How can... My kids don't even have great friends these days. They've lost it as well. Lorna says, I adore my husband, Michael, and I would be lost without him. And he said, I missed a few moments here. Did Mouse miss me? I always miss you. Family said, I can't say much because I met my husband off the internet and we have been married for 11 years and he and I have a different bond, but we love each other very much and hardly fight. See, there is good stories. There still is good stories, but there is a lot that don't. There's too many people single these days. And it's because they can't connect or bond with someone. Judah said, off the topic, but I'm sitting at a coffee shop with Jordan in her baby Vanessa, who's in the car seat. And people keep passing by thinking it's real. Oh, that's so cool, thinking it's real. The $sign is for Super Chat. So if anyone wanted to donate money to help sponsor me and Matilda, they can do it through this. It's so bad in schools, yes it is. Judith said to send money to Annette through Super Chat. Thank you. Tammy said teens are now more confused about their own sexuality with all the different types of sexualities as in gay, straight, transgender. Yes, it is. It is very confusing for them. Anne said anyone can send me dollars in the mail. Ginger said, okay, back for a bit. Beef stew is done. I'm almost going, guys, because I have to go and get my mum and take her shopping. So I'm going to be wrapping it up. Alan said, it's scary to think of what I might have to do to protect my 6-year-old Nicole. Technology is great, but there's a sinister side to it, yes. And see, with me, I let my kids on technology. I loved it. I thought it was the way of the world and, you know, they can do so much and learn so much. But it was a mistake for me. Too much technology. But they've all got really great hearts and they know what's right and wrong. So you can still put that into them. Lorna said, yeah, my daughter gets teased sometimes because she's not yet into boyfriends. Thankfully, she listened to me drumming it in to wait until her body was fully matured. Well, that was one thing though. Amy really wanted boyfriends. She just didn't want to take that step so quickly. And the guys did stay away from her because of that as well. Precious Blessing said that's one of the reasons my daughter is homeschooled, that and the school shootings. And he said, I sponsor by sharing links, bringing family, pet and loving you. Thank you. Lorna said, okay, hon, good day. Oh, thank you. Anne said, I've picked up a friend, so sorry I have to go. Okay, bye, Anne. Thank you, Jordan and Judith. Thank you so much. They have sponsored me a bit and they said, because you're awesome, Annette. Thank you. Mwah. I love you so much. That was so lovely of you. Thank you. Plummy Rose said, amen, precious blessings. Tammy said, I just having a talk with my daughter about how you know if you're gay or straight. That's why was late getting on here. Oh, wow. Pat said, okay, bye for now, Annette. Great talking to you again. Take care. Enjoy Tommy with your mum. I will. Thank you. Alan said, I read an article about young children using telephones and tablets. It said that 1 hour of using phones and tablets is is that like crack to a young person? Really? Alan said, try it and you will see what I mean. Try taking the tablet off your child. Yes, I didn't see their reaction. I know what you mean. Family Fun Zone said, I'm so glad my daughter is not into boys right now. She's into more school and band. It makes me proud. It is good when they get into things like that. I love it when my kids are into band and things like that. Will and Tiana love it. Precious said, I've been listening, just doing stuff on my laptop. Okay, Precious. And no, you didn't hear the story today. And why I didn't hear the story today is because my internet is playing up and I didn't want that to be wrecked for us. So I will do it next week. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to get onto my internet and hopefully get it to stop doing what it's doing. So guys, I am going to wrap it up now. Like I said, Angela said, have a great weekend everyone. Bye, see you Tuesday. Thank you. Willow said, Mum does not let my little brothers on the phone or internet. My brother just started school and told them he's not allowed to use a computer at school. Oh, that's cool. Judith said, you're welcome. Love you too. Mwah. And can we see little Pepsi Max before you go? Yes, you can. Plummy said, my 9-year-old niece is not permitted to be on the tablet too long. And as time for her. Yes, that's true as well. So I am going, everyone. I'm going to show out Pepsi Max before I go so you guys can see her again. So I'll be saying goodbye to everyone. Andrea said, have a great weekend, Annette. You too. Thank you so much. Pat says, good night to everyone. Night, Pat. Precious Moment said, bye. Talk to you all later. Have a good day and night. Precious Blessing said, love you, Annette. Love you too. Stay sane, she says. Okay, I will. Ginger said, take care and have a great weekend, Annette. I will. You too. Plummy Rose said, so cute. Willow says, bye. Annie said, stay positive. That's from Unicorn. Creative Newborn said, bye, night to all. Good night, Creative, or Jen. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Thank you for popping in. Tammy said, good day, Annette. G'day, Tammy. I'll leave the stream talking in full Aussie. Bye, Alan. Alan says, bye, everyone, and stay safe. Stay safe, Alan. Have a good one. Astral says, bye to Mouse. Bye, Astral. Didn't get to see you there for long, but thank you for joining us. Julia says, safe travels, Annette, my friend. No worries. Safe travels to you too, Julia. Judith said, gosh, she is beautiful. She's a great Sheila. I love her. Plummy Rose said, night, Creative Newborns. Ginger says, have a great weekend, everyone. Love to all. Debbie says, bye. Judith said, night, everyone. Check you later, Judith. Annie said, talk to you later, Pepsi Mouse. Pepsi is gorgeous. I'm so excited to see her. Done. Willow says, Elaine says goodbye. Sorry not to talk live. Bye, Elaine. Love ya. Lorraine said bye. See you next time. Be positive. Remember, it's going to be a great year. Pat said, oh, you're so funny. I can't keep it up. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all. Judith said, bye. I love the accent. Love when you chat in the accent. It's hard to keep it up. All right. So bye, everyone. I love you all too. Have a great weekend. Mwah. Happy reborning. Stay cool. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye, loves. See ya.